Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetstools.com, and today we are going to do a quick unboxing and full review of the LG Optimus G Pro. Here we have the device package with us, and we have the black color variant of this device with us as of now. If we talk about the specifications, we have the specification mentioned about the device at the back side. So it has a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, 1.7 GHz quad core. You have 2 GB of DDR2 RAM. As you can see, you have full high definition display. The resolution is 1920 x 1080. You have full IPS LCD display, which is HD, and then you have 13 megapixel camera at the back. You have 2.1 megapixel camera at the front. Both of them are capable of doing high definition video recording. You have rear panorama, that means you have vertical panorama as well. This device, you also have time cache shot. You can take the shots with the time delay. When it comes to video formats, you have DivX support on this device. The sound which you will get is Dolby Digital Plus from the loudspeaker and from the headphones. Battery is 3140 mAh, which is quite high. And when it comes to the connectivity, you have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, you have NFC support as well, you have DLNA support on this device, and then you have some other connectivity options as well. You have QR remote, that means you have a IR blaster on this device with which you can actually control the TV, AC and other consumer electronics. So under the package, the first thing which we have got is the LG Optimus G Pro, and we have already opened the device. We also have configured some applications on this device as well, and this is how the device looks like. Again, it looks quite premium in terms of the overall look, and the build quality is really decent on this device. Let's take a look what we have in the package apart from the phone. So in the package we have got the LG Optimus G Pro user guide. The model number of this device is LG E988. We have the in-ear headphones which come within the package, and these are the same in-ear headphones which we have seen with the LG Optimus G earlier. They're again very good quality of in-ear headphones, and they have a L-shaped kind of audio lead, and they also have this module over here which has a button to pick the call. When it comes to the micro USB cable, this is the kind of micro USB cable which come within package, a standard one, and then the charger, universal USB charger, which comes within the package. The output rating of this charger is around 1. So under the package, the first thing which we have got is the LG Optimus G Pro, and we have already opened the device. We also have configured some applications on this device as well, and this is how the device looks like. Again, it looks quite premium in terms of the overall look, and the build quality is really decent on this device. Let's take a look what we have in the package apart from the phone. So in the package we have got the LG Optimus G Pro user guide. The model number of this device is LG E988. We have the in-ear headphones which come within the package, and these are the same in-ear headphones which we have seen with the LG Optimus G earlier. They're again very good quality of in-ear headphones, and they have a L-shaped kind of audio lead, and they also have this module over here which has a button to pick the call. When it comes to the micro USB cable, this is the kind of micro USB cable which come within package, a standard one, and then the charger, universal USB charger, which comes within the package. The output rating of this charger is around 1. So under the package, the first thing which we have got is the LG Optimus G Pro, and we have already opened the device. We also have configured some applications on this device as well, and this is how the device looks like. Again, it looks quite premium in terms of the overall look, and the build quality is really decent on this device. Let's take a look what we have in the package apart from the phone. So in the package we have got the LG Optimus G Pro user guide. The model number of this device is LG E988. We have the in-ear headphones which come within the package, and these are the same in-ear headphones which we have seen with the LG Optimus G earlier. They're again very good quality of in-ear headphones, and they have a L-shaped kind of audio lead, and they also have this module over here which has a button to pick the call. When it comes to the micro USB cable, this is the kind of micro USB cable which come within package, a standard one, and then the charger, universal USB charger, which comes within the package. The output rating of this charger is around 1. So here we have the LG Optimus G Pro, and in terms of the overall look, this device does look kind of premium. When it comes to the edges, you have a kind of a good quality of plastic which they have actually used to give it a kind of a premium look. And when it comes to the connectivity, you do have almost all the kind of connectivity you would need in a smartphone. At the back you have a nice glossy back cover with some design, as you can notice over here, and you have the nice LG branding over here, the LED flash. You have a 13 megapixel camera on this device. The loudspeaker is over here. At the top you have the secondary mic for noise cancellation and video chat. You have an IR blaster over here with which you can use this device as a TV remote and for other consumer electronics as well. You have a nice 3.5mm audio jack over here. On this side you have the power and sleep key on the left side on the top, whereas on this side you have the volume rocker, again on the left side in the middle. On the right hand side you have the power and sleep key, and this is not the power and sleep key, but this is a quick shortcut key which you can actually use on this device, especially in case you want to take some notes, or you can also assign any other functionality to this key as well later on. At the bottom you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging, and here you have the mic for primary voice calling. The form factor of this phone is pretty good. You can easily hold the device in one hand. It looks kind of big in terms of the display size. As far as the design is concerned, it has followed a very good design and very different from the Samsung phones which we have seen. On the front, on the top, you have the nice metallic earpiece over here. You have the front camera, which is a 2.1 fixed focus for this front camera, and you have the proximity and ambient light sensor over here. Whereas at the bottom you have the physical home button, which also acts as a LED notification light. So, and this color, the color of this light which will glow up over here, can also be changed. You have the setting key over here and the touch capacitive button, the back key over here. As far as the form factor is concerned, the device is fairly good to hold in one hand, and you will get used to the display size. The display size is not too big to hold in one hand. Again, it is very much comparable to the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 if you have seen that. As far as the build quality is concerned, the build quality is pretty good. As far as the physical dimensions of the phones are concerned, this phone is around 9.4mm in terms of the overall thickness, which is fairly good. The weight of the device is around 172 grams, which is again not very heavy at all. As far as the display is concerned, you have true full HD IPS plus LCD display on this device, and the display is quite crisp and clear in terms of the pixels which we see on this display. As you can see, if we actually take a closer look, the text on the device display looks quite precise in terms of the overall formation. I do not notice any pixelation, and again you won't be able to notice the pixelation with naked eyes. As far as viewing angles are concerned, viewing angles are quite wide on this display. As you can see, from the right and from the left there is no problem. From the top and bottom there is no problem. There is little fading of colors happening at different viewing angles, sometimes at extreme viewing angles, but the blackening of the display is not happening. Resolution of the display is 1080 into 1920, and it is spread across 5.5 inch, as you can see over here. And again, it is the same display size which you have seen on Samsung Galaxy Note 2. So this is how we can actually compare this device with the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 over here. And if we actually take a look over the thickness, in terms of the thickness, both of these phones are almost near to each other. In terms of the overall form factor, the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 is equally good to hold in one hand, and the LG Optimus G Pro is also pretty good. As far as the width is concerned, you have slightly larger width on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 as compared to the LG Optimus G Pro. Another major difference in between these two devices is that you have an IR blaster over here on the LG Optimus G Pro, whereas you do not have an IR blaster on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. I've done a detailed comparison of these two devices. You can watch the video by clicking the annotation link on the video. As far as storage is concerned, this device comes in two storage options. One is 16 GB and other is 32 GB. And if we unlock the device, you have different kind of unlocking effects. And we actually take a look over the notification center. This is how the notification center look like. You have the toggle for all the services you would need over here. Also, you can also open the Q slide apps, which are again the pop-up application which will open up on the home screen itself, and again you can decrease and increase the brightness of these applications. You can resize these applications as well as far as these windows are concerned, and you can close them easily. So even when you are using the phone and you are doing something else, you can always open a pop-up browser like this, and once you open the pop-up browser, you can actually browse the web over here. Simultaneously you can do other things on the device as well. So you can move this pop-up window anywhere, and again you can also launch different other applications and keep using them as well. So the version of Android running on this device is Android 4.1.2 out of the box, and again you can upgrade the version of Android. The system update is going to be issued for this device very soon, and you can again update the version of Android on this device without connecting this device to a PC. So as far as display is concerned, again you have maximum brightness set as if now on this device. You also have the support for automatic brightness because of the ambient light sensor over here. When it comes to other features which you have on this device, you have a smart screen feature in which the screen will be on unless when you are actually looking at the device. So in case you are using the device at night and you are actually looking at the device, so the display will not turn off if you have this feature on, if you turn on the smart screen feature. So this is like the smart stay feature which we have seen on Samsung phones. Again, you also have the smart video feature, as per which if you are watching a video and if you look away, the video will get paused, and again when you look on the screen, the video will start playing. And being a large display device, LG has also provided some one-handed operation on this device. That means you can actually move the dial pad as per your orientation in which you are holding the device. You can either move the dial pad when you are dialing number to this side or to this side once you enable this, and you can also move the keyboard in the same way, and you can also move the lock screen pattern either to the left or to the right whenever you are unlocking the device with one hand, either with right hand or with left hand. On the storage front, this device has 16 GB of internal storage, and out of which around 10.11 GB is actually available to the user for installing applications, for storing picture, videos and other data, and you have around 8.87 GB available to the user as far as internal memory is concerned. Again, you have the support for SD card as well, and once we remove the back cover, you can actually insert an SD card into this device. Let me just remove the back cover and show you the phone from the back side. So here's how the phone looks like from the back side. You have a battery which is 3140 mAh, which is quite big in terms of the size as well as in terms of overall power capacity. You have a micro SD memory card slot over here to expand the storage of the device, and 64 GB maximum micro SD memory card will be supported. And when it comes to the SIM card, you have micro SIM card support on this device, so you will have to cut your normal size SIM card in case it is a big size SIM card. So as far as RAM is concerned, you have 2 GB of RAM on this device, and out of which around 665 MB of RAM is used as of now, and you get around 1.1 GB of RAM, which is fairly good for installing more applications and heavy games on this device. Different gestures which are supported on this device, you have different kind of gestures supported. Again, these gestures are kind of inspired from, again we have also seen these gestures on some other phones as well. You can actually move the home screen item by holding the device like this and doing it like this, and we will just show you that. You can always silence the incoming calls by flipping the device like this, and in case you want to stop an alarm, you can again flip the phone to stop the alarm. Another thing you can do is you can pause the video by flipping the phone, and you also have the option of creating a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. In case you have a 3G SIM card into this device, you can create a Wi-Fi hotspot to share the internet. You have Bluetooth tethering also supported on this device. Again, as far as other connectivity options are concerned, you have NFC support on this device. You have direct Android Beam as well supported on this device. That means you can use this device to connect to another device with the help of Wi-Fi direct. You have Miracast support on this device to mirror the display of the phone to a TV wirelessly. And again, you also have the Smart Share Beam which enable you to receive the file from other LG phones. And you also have the file networking support. That means you can actually share the folder on this device, and the other wireless devices can actually access those folders and the content which you have shared on this device with the help of DLNA protocol. As far as apps are concerned, you get a large number of apps which come pre-installed on this device. You get Google Chrome browser pre-installed apart from the stock Android browser. You also get an application manager which will allow you to uninstall and install more applications. You have a LG backup application which will allow you to backup all the data in case you want to reset the phone or format the phone. You have other applications from Google like Google Plus, Google Settings and all these things, including playbooks as well. When it comes to some LG specific application, you get Smart Share, LG Smart World, which is a LG app store for this device. You also have a video application. Apart from this, you get a voice recorder, you get Safety Care, which allows you to actually notify some other people in case you are having any emergency. So you can use this feature to actually notify an emergency contact. Apart from this, you also get the task manager and video editor over here as well on this device. You get YouTube application pre-installed, and you also get a quick translator which will allow you to translate one language to another with the help of internet. And with a viewfinder, you can actually scan over a word, over a line or a block of paragraph to actually translate that from one language to another language. So as you can see, this is how the camera UI looks like, and again the camera UI is pretty good in terms of the overall options which you get. You can toggle in between the photo and video mode over here. You can take photo directly by tapping. So you do have tap to focus on this device, as you can see, and once it's focused you can actually take the photos, and there is almost a zero delay as far as the shutter speed is concerned. There is no delay of taking a photo. It is instantly captured. You have the panorama mode supported as well over here, as you can see. You also have the VR panorama, which is a kind of a photosphere mode which you have seen on other Android devices. When it comes to buzz shot, you do have buzz shot supported on this device. Dual camera is also supported, so you can capture video from the dual camera, both from the front camera as well as from the back camera, as you can see over here. And again, you can move these frames as well. You can also do a video recording both from the video back camera as well as from the front camera, and you can take the photos as well both from the front camera and the back camera simultaneously. When it comes to HDR, you also have HDR mode supported on this device, and again you have option of taking the time cache shot, in which it will start taking the photos before you actually press the shutter. Again, in case you don't want to miss a moment, if we actually access the settings, you can always take photos with the help of G shutter, in which you will say a word and it will automatically change the photos. You can control over the image size. The maximum is 13 megapixel, and then you have all these sizes. You have the option of controlling the ISO, the white balance. You can also specify different kind of scenes as per the environment in which you are. And if we actually take a look over the intelligent auto mode, so intelligent auto mode actually identify the kind of environment in which you are, and it will automatically change the mode to macro in case you are taking a macro shot from this device using the back camera, or in case you are capturing a landscape. So how the view will look like from the front camera, and again the front camera is 2.1 megapixel, and the view is quite precise, crisp and clear as far as the details are concerned. You can always do a high definition video chat from the front camera. When it comes to the back camera, we have just taken this photo, and let me just show you this photo. So as far as the overall clarity of this photo is concerned, the photo looks to be pretty clear in terms of the overall clarity. However, you will notice some amount of noise whenever you zoom the photo to a great extent, but at normal levels the photo looks pretty good in terms of the overall colors as well as in terms of the overall clarity of the object when we take a photo from this device using the back camera in artificial light in an indoor room. Again, the camera does perform pretty well in daylight, and you can watch the detailed camera review for that. So here we have loaded the website into the default stock Android browser which we get on this device, and again the overall browser interface is kind of optimized to make it look different and give you different kind of options. You can have almost a full screen browsing experience on this device. Kinetic scrolling is not an issue. Page to zoom is quite fluid. There is no problem at all as far as page to zoom is concerned. When it comes to the rendering of text is quite precise, crisp and clear on this device. Double tap to zoom does work pretty well without any issues, and panning is kind of smooth on this device, on this browser. And again, you have the option of playing the YouTube videos within the web page on this device into this browser without opening the YouTube application for the same. Now if you take a look over the system information, the model number of the device is LG E988. When it comes to the processor, you have ARM V7 processor on this device, clocked at 1.7 GHz. It is a quad-core processor, as you can see, and the display resolution is 1080 x 1920. When it comes to the GPU, you have Adreno 320 GPU from Qualcomm on this device. As far as the sensors are concerned, you have a large list of sensors on this device. All the required sensors are there. Accelerometer sensor, magnetometer sensor, orientation, proximity, light, gyro, gravity, linear acceleration, rotation vector, facing gesture sensor, the tilt gesture sensor, and the motion accelerometer sensor is also there on this device. As far as GPS navigation is concerned, you can also use this device for GPS navigation with the help of assisted GPS on this device, and again you will need to make sure that you enable the access to my location, and GPS satellite option should also be enabled on this device. As far as high definition video playback is concerned, this device supports playing high definition video at 720p as well as at 1080p without any audio or video sync issues. When it comes to the video recording capability, both the front camera as well as the back camera is capable of doing a high definition video recording at 1080p with 30 frames per second. On Quadrant, this device has performed a pretty good score, that is 11639, and as you can see, it is actually at the top when it comes to comparing it with other devices. When it comes to the detail score, you have the detail scores for the CPU, memory, input output operation, 2D and 3D over here. As you can see, we do not have a separate LED notification light on this device, but this button over here, the home button, this one acts as a LED notifier, and then you can again change the color of the LED notification light which you see over here on this button. When it comes to OTG support, you also have OTG support on this device. We have just connected a flash drive using an OTG cable, and it has detected the flash drive, and we can read the contents on the flash drive as you can. As far as battery backup is concerned, you get around 1 day of battery backup on this device with moderate usage. For a heavy user, you will get little less than 1 day, but again the overall backup as far as the device is concerned is pretty good. The battery is quite big on this device, and as per the display, it perfectly satisfies the overall requirement of the user. When it comes to the display, you have 5.5 inch of display, and you have 1080 into 1920 pixel resolution on this display, and at this display you get around 401 pixels per inch, which is fairly good. So as you can see, we are trying to play a high definition video from YouTube on this device, and again the video is getting played in high definition format because of the high definition resolution which we have on this device. And as far as the viewing angles are concerned, viewing angles are pretty good on this device, especially while watching the YouTube video. You can also view it from the top and bottom. There is little fading of colors which is happening, but no blackening of the display is happening. And the overall loudness of the sound which comes out from this loudspeaker is also pretty good. On Antutu benchmark, the device has scored pretty good, again 19729, which is again a kind of a impressive score. And this is how the detailed score look like, as you can see. And if we take a look over the bar chart, this is how this device can be compared with other devices. So it falls below Sony Xperia Z, and it is above Google Nexus 4 in terms of the benchmarks, as you can see. And the device supports 10-point multi-touch, as you can. On Ninamark, this device has scored 59.9 FPS, which is the best score which it can actually score in this test. And again, this device is pretty good for gaming. You can play almost any kind of game on this device. All the graphic intensive game will run fine on this device, including Modern Combat 4, Nova 3, Frontline Commando, D-Day, Need for Speed Most Wanted, and some other games like Dead Trigger as well. All the games run fine on this device without any graphic lag. So now we are playing Subway Surfer on this device to test the overall responsiveness of the touchscreen while playing this game. As far as graphics are concerned, graphics are very smooth on this device while playing this game. I do not notice any issue, and the touchscreen is quite responsive while playing this game. It is almost an instant response which I am getting from the touchscreen. So there is no problem while playing this game on this device. The draw distance for the game is also pretty good. There is no lag and there is no issue. That's all from us as far as the complete detailed review of the LG Optimus G Pro. We like this device in terms of the overall capabilities and the features it offers. It does offer you the kind of experience you are looking for. It does give you the very good build quality and a very good performance as far as the gaming is concerned. Again, this device is kind of pricey in terms of the price. It comes for a price of around 40 to 42,000 Indian rupees, which is really high if we actually take a look. But again, the device does give you the kind of features you should get at this price point, and the overall performance is pretty good for this device. The battery backup is also quite satisfactory. Again, you also have an extra button over here which is not the power and sleep key, and again it is called the shortcut key, which you can specify. You can specify the action of this quick button either to the quick memo, so it will launch the quick memo whenever you want to launch it, and whenever you press this button it will launch the quick memo. You can also specify some other app which it should launch whenever you press this. For example, if you want to launch the camera application with the help of this button, you just need to specify camera over here and then you need to close it, and next time when you press this thing it will automatically launch the camera. And this is how you can actually customize the functionality of this button. So do let us know if you have any specific questions for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.